Hi, my name is Zapiain and I'm going to be the moderator for this debate. This is our Pia Biotechnology Debate. Today we have four guests. Carolina Salazar and Eugenio de la Garza will talk about the positive aspects and Alejandro Rodríguez will talk about the negative aspects. In this debate, the team will share positive and negative ideas about biotechnology and we will decide a final conclusion about this topic.
Hi, I'm Carolina Salazar and I'm going to talk about the biotechnology, which are the positive aspects of its application. First of all, it improves health and in turn reduces hunger. So biotechnology improves the yield of land and therefore the crops, which is essential to reduce hunger in the population since the amount of food grown will be increased. Improves the nutritional capacity of food, which is a great benefit to improve health. Another aspect that it will benefit is the increases of flexibility in the form of crops. Biotechnology is excellent for improving the way crops are grown and for it to be grown under conditions that are not considered normal for it. Given this, it might be possible to grow in the desert. Also, improving nutrition, it is possible to introduce additional vitamins and proteins into food, as well as reduce allergens and natural toxins. You can also try to grow in extreme conditions, which will help countries with less food availability.
Unemployment in people. One of them is the decrease in the labor force employed due to the effects of mechanization. This generates unemployment and rural exodus in many areas. The second one is risk of transferring toxins from one way of life to another, of creating new toxins or transferring allergenic compounds from one species to another, which could lead to unforeseen allergic reactions. Irrigation of bacteria and viruses. There is a risk that modified bacteria and viruses will escape from high-security laboratories and infect the human or animal population.
Helps reduce environmental pollution. Biotechnology is ideal to help reduce environmental pollution problems, especially those related to the disposal of waste products which are highly polluting. Pesticide reduction. Every time a GMO is modified to resist a certain pest, it is helping to reduce the use of pesticides associated with it, which often causes great environmental and health damage. Can indirectly reduce genetic diversity by displacing local varieties and their strict diversity and causing farmers to adopt genetically uniform varieties of plants and other organisms. At the same time, the possibility of conserving and sustainably using diversity increases. In the case of endangered animal species, cryopreservation and somatic cloning can reinforce traditional conservation strategies.
I'm against to the overuse of the biotechnology. Why? First, because it could be used as a weapon of destruction. And second, it includes the food. Why the food? First, with this technology we can modify certain food and we can also create like a piece of meat or something like that. But it could be very harmful to us. Why? Because it includes a lot of chemicals and a lot of substance that may hurt us.
Okay, I am Laura and I'm going to say our conclusion for this debate. Biotechnology has good and bad advantages, so we must be careful with the bad ones and take advantage of the good ones and make them useful in everyday life. Thanks to it, we have better health at the same time, but we must be careful because there is a risk that viruses and bacteria will escape from laboratories. Today, we have the pandemic called COVID-19. We must know the precautions and how to carry out this virus. Biotechnology needs adequate infrastructure and knowledge, Biotechnology research requires trained scientists, well-equipped laboratories, and constant supply of good quality water. A reliable supply of electricity and access to the internet and other international networks. We must be aware of the risk of products derived from biotechnology and control mechanisms and instruments of its use to ensure that there are no harmful effects neither for the environment nor for the population. It is good, but we must handle it with care and safety. Thanks.